In this video, we will look at what it means to multiply a whole number by a fraction and how to do this multiplication. So let's start with a problem. Samira bought 8 bottles of fruit juice for a party and each bottle had 3/4 of a liter of juice. How many liters of juice did she buy altogether? This is what a model for the problem would look like. So there are 8 bottles of juice and each bottle has 3/4 of a liter of juice. What would be the equation that represents this problem? So we have 8 bottles of juice and each bottle has 3/4 of a liter of juice. So we have 8 times 3/4. How do we do 8 times 3/4? How do we figure it out? Let's go back to our model and count the number of fourths we have. So there is 3/4 here, there is 3 more fourths here, that is 6/4, there is 3 more fourths here, that's 9/4, and we could go on. But we know that there are 8 bottles and each bottle has 3 of them. So 8 times 3 equals 24, and since we are counting fourths, we have 24 fourths. And if we simplify this, 24 fourths equals 6 wholes. Let's look at another problem. How much is 2/3 of 6? So let me make 6 things or 6 wholes. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So these are 6 things or 6 wholes. And now I want to find 2/3. So let me first figure out 1/3. To figure out 1/3, I know I have to make 3 equal parts. So let me start doing that. This is one equal part, this is another part, and this is a third part. Each of these have the same number of things in it, so we know that there are 3 equal parts. And how much is 2/3? We know this is 1/3 and this is another 1/3, so together they are 2/3. So what is 2/3 of 6? 2/3 of 6 is 4 because there are 4 things in it, or 4 wholes in 2/3. Let's see if we can come up with a rule or a set of steps that we can use to multiply a whole number by a fraction. So these are the steps. The first step is to multiply the whole number and the numerator while keeping the denominator the same. And once you have done that, you simplify the fraction. So for example, if we were doing 8 times 3/4, you would multiply the whole number and the fraction. So 8 times 3/4 equals 8 times 3 over 4, which is equal to 24 fourths. And the next step is to then simplify the fraction. So 24 fourths equals 6 wholes. Let's see if we can use the same steps to solve this problem that we did earlier, 2/3 times 6. We know that we got an answer of 4 because we did 1/3 of 6 is 2, and then we said 2/3 of 6 must be 4. What if we now follow these steps? So 2/3 times 6, we multiply the whole number and the numerator, which we will get 2 times 6, and we keep the denominator the same. And 2 times 6 is 12, so 12 thirds. And if we now simplify this, we get 4 wholes. So we get the same answer. So let's review the steps. When we have to multiply a whole number by a fraction, you first multiply the whole number and the numerator while keeping the denominator the same. And once you have done that, you then simplify the fraction.